All right, hello and welcome. I'm Penny, and this is going to be my Scarlet Monastery Cathedral boosting video for the Burning Crusade mages. I'm a level 60 mage. If you've seen the other videos, none of this has changed. Here are my talents: basic slowing talents, reduce cooldown, and defensive talents. More defensives and mana talents. Nothing in the fire. My gear. My gear hasn't changed. Molten Core, ZG, AQ20. And finally, my PvP trinket is actually going to come in hand. It's actually needed for this poll. It's the only place that you actually really need it. I can't think of anywhere else where you need it. Speed boots are minor speed to your boots, the only enchant that really matters. I don't wear any spell resists. Let's see, can we see on here defenses? Does it show? Oh, it's right there. I have 29, and that's just because of my ice armor, I assume. Yeah. I have no spell resistance. I have the gear, but over the years, I've just realized it doesn't matter. As long as I have the PvP trinket, it doesn't matter. First thing to know, before you go in, put on your ice armor or ice barrier. The people that you're boosting, if they're lower level, they're instantly going to aggro this guy when they zone in. So just be ready to tag him the moment you walk in, because they're going to. Rank 1 Arcane Explosion. I like to just clear these guys at the front, because I have everybody sit up here at a window while I'm boosting. So I'll just pull them, a Frost Nova, and then just blizzard them to death. A lot of times you don't get any mages in this poll, and in Classic my mana would suffer because of it. Like, it would take a full mana bar to do all these. But in TBC, man, Blizzard, all of my things just hit so much harder that it doesn't matter if there's a mage or not shooting at us, giving us extra mana. Which, by the way, I should explain a little bit more. The talent Magic Absorption is the most important talent you could have for this poll. You use a lot of mana, and that Magic Absorption is going to save you. It's the only reason you can really do this poll the way you do. Alright, have all your boosties stand up here in the window. Tell them not to cast a damn thing or they're going to pull aggro. You know one of them's going to want to be a hero, and they do it. I like to blink across the courtyard there, because a lot of times the guy is in the way, but you can just blink past them. If you stand on that ledge that I walked up, occasionally the patrol, probably one of those guys, will start walking down there. If you're standing on that ledge, the far left ledge, they will not aggro you as they walk past. Alright, so normally, in Classic, I'd open this door, and I would pull all the mobs in here. I would like run up the side, pull everything, run back down, ignoring the boss because he's just a pain in the ass and I never wanted to deal with it. But in TBC, I have difficulty with all these extra mobs. I get so close to the kill phase, but something always weird happens and they kill me, and I have not gotten a successful pull with them yet. And it sucks. It sucks a whole bunch. So what I've started doing is I just don't do that pull. As much as that stinks, I just don't. I'll come here and we start to pull right here like this. Yes, it's less mobs than normal one pull cathedrals. I hate it, but it's just the way I have to do it right now. Maybe more practice, I'll get better at it. Always blink at that spot. You don't want to run across, because so many frostbolts are going to come at you that there's a good chance you're just going to get hit by frostbolts or a slow. Okay. One major thing to remember in here is frost bolts. They suck, but you can deal with them with, you know, Cone of Colds and Frost Novas and stuff to slow people. What we use our PvP trinket for is if we get hit with the spell called, I'm pretty sure it's just called Slow. When the mages are close enough to us, it has a small attack range that Slow will hit us. This is a good reset spot if things ever go awry. As long as you don't stand up there for more than 10 seconds, I think it is. They won't reset, they'll just sit there. So if you have low mana, that's a good place to stand there, evocate, maybe bandage, and then continue on your way. Alright, all my shields are up. Now here we go, we're going to blink here, always, because you saw those guys. They were trying to shoot fire frost bolts. Ice block. Now if you don't get hit by a slow during any of that pull, there's a good chance you're going to get hit by it as soon as you pop out of this ice block, just because you're so close to them. Look at that, I didn't. Alright, those guys resisted my Nova, but that's fine. What you want to do is, this line right here in front of me is like the reset spot, or the no-no spot. You don't ever want them to get up to this line. If they do, they will not reset like you see them doing. Like, we're just manipulating the way they path right now. That's how this pull works. So we hop down, they run back. When they get close enough, we hop up, they walk back. I like to put my Blizzard close to the edge here because sometimes those guys just walk to the outside and it's so obnoxious. And they unclump, which is the worst thing to do when you're AoE pulling. You don't want your mobs to unclump. It's the worst. And this is the kill phase. Like, there's little to explain. It's basically just run around the edges. Arcane Explosion, try and hit every mob that comes close to you just for the sake of making sure you tag them. You don't want them to periodically reset on you. Because sometimes if you just run past them and aggro them because you were close, they might reset when you hit your Blizzard. Or when you hit your Ice Block up here. It's silly, I know, but it happens. Is anybody alive there over here? Okay, and Cone of Colds. Wow, only hit one of them. Bummer. Alright, and that's it. That's the kill phase. It's jump up and down, up and down, up and down. I wish there was more I could explain, but that's it. It's the whole run is the most difficult part. And that's it. If you think you got a feel for it, great. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna slowly walk through what I did now as the run. So what you do when you get up here and you throw on your shields, everything is Arcane Explosion rank 1. Like, everything on a pole, always rank 1. You pull these two packs up here, and I like to jump down. It just forces them to take a wider path. And you'll see me do like all these little clips is just to give me a little bit more room. So you run up here and you explosion everybody. Every time you get to this area here, you want to be like here-ish and blink. The reason for that is there's casters that'll be up here and they're going to start casting frostbolts. And you just want to avoid actually getting hit with frostbolts. And it's just this. Arcane, arcane. Oh, there's a guy. Arcane, arcane. Oh, my shields are almost down. I should put them back up. Arcane, arcane. That's all it is. Just cutting the corners to save you that sliver of time. This is the only corner I don't like to cut, so I can blink. Because there's mobs that stand about here. And if you cut the corner and then blink, the blink always, for some reason, it just hits these mobs. So you always stop right here. Even if you were to blink like from right here, you would just go right there. It's weird interaction. So that's about it. But other than that, just cutting corners again. I love to stay up on the sides, cutting corners. The guys that are here generally fully body pull. But you just run around. You don't actually need to hear. This middle pillar on the last slot, this is where the reset is. If things go awry and you are low health and just shit went bad, just stand here. Just stand here and everyone's going to reset. And you can just chill out, reset, and do it all over again. Otherwise, just don't stay up here for more than 10 seconds, I believe it is. And you can just evocate, bandage, catch a breather, give your ice barrier a couple seconds to refresh its cooldown, and then you jump down. Soon as you get down here, important to blink. That way you're ahead of everybody and your blink will be back up by the time you hit this next area that you need to blink. So by the time you get to the end of this hallway, your blink will be back up. See? And then that's it. That's all of the pulling process. You blink, you stand right at the bottom here. It stops them from surrounding you in a full circle most of the time. And then as soon as they're about to like run up and punch you, you just ice block. And then as soon as ice block's over, cone of colds, and you're good. If any of them, like you saw on me, some of them resisted the cone of colds, but they punched me, so my ice armor slowed them. So they were slowed. They were slowed. I was able to run up here to my spot and just blizzard, jump down, blizzard, jump up, blizzard. Easy peasy. If you've never done this before, it will probably take you some time to get the hang of it. I know it took me a good 30 pulls or so before I could actually do it confidently. But just keep trying. It's once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh wow, it really is easy. It's just there's small things, small stupid things that could happen that get you killed. And you just kind of got to shrug and be like, all right, well, I died. That was dumb. Let's do it again. All right. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do one more video of SM Armory next. How I like to pull armory in the Burning Crusade era. It's a bit different than how I do it now in Classic era. So stay tuned, check out that video, and thank you for watching. Bye.